Hi everybody, and welcome back to Axion Token channel. Your host, Superman, in the house. We're going to have a fun video here. Top 8 things pumping the Axion price. I know many of you are trying to catch up on where Axion's at and see the prices been aggressively going up. Let's check out all the cool things that the Axion team and, of course, the Axion community have been doing to support a higher price. Obviously, not investment advice, do your own due diligence, but let's get in on it and have a look at the reasons. So, here is the Axion chart. This is a snapshot I took a few minutes ago. And, of course, Axion 4 zeros and 1963. So, looking pretty good. It's been as high as 4 zeros, 2,200. So, 2,200, pretty good move up here. And, of course, a lot more things coming installed. I'll be posting a video about the future things coming up with Axion before Christmas. So, look forward to that. Very, very exciting indeed. Let's get into the top 8 things driving this price. Let's have a look here. So let's go, as I say. The first thing, Axion recently partnered with ApeSwap. And, of course, so you can find apeswap.finance.swap and see Axion as a premium partner on there. And, of course, that's super bullish. So that's been very well received. Moving away from SushiSwap as well for swapping Axion using USDC, for example, on the Polygon network, which is pretty cool. Axion launched an awesome LP incentive program. So LP means liquidity provider. That's where people provide liquidity for other people to be able to swap, buy and sell Axion or USDC. So Axion launched an awesome LP incentive program to support our liquidity, obviously to increase the amount of US dollar equivalent of Axion in the liquidity pool to allow bigger people to enter and exit and things like that. It's very, very cool. So that's at apeswap.finance.farms, and that's been very well received as well. And, of course, people got to earn a banana incentive tokens with a super high APR and a percentage return, and particularly when you compound that daily high APY and a percentage yield there. So very exciting for that one. So that's number 2. And, of course, the Axion team has been delivering this, and they are just going from one thing to another, building out some very sophisticated things for people to do. And, of course, simplifying it so it's really easy to use, which has been really great. Axion team just keeps on delivering. Axion is offering treasury bills through ApeSwap. And, of course, that's been super huge. That's only just recently been launched and very popular and helped to drive that next wave of value. So it's been pretty cool in the Axion price as well. Through ApeSwap to strengthen our primary liquidity pools. So you can see that just strengthening the economic power and behind the Axion price has been super good. That's at apeswap.finance/treasury-bills. And, of course, you can still participate in that. Basically, you provide liquidity, you get LP tokens, and then you can put them in treasury bills. You're basically swapping them for a discounted Axion. And so you can check out what the discount rate is at any particular time. If you have any questions on this, of course, you can talk to Metal inside Discord. And the Axion team, he's more than helpful, welcome to help you with all that. So cool, let's get into it. The next number 4, of course, Axion set a max mint threshold. That's a max mint threshold in the accelerator to establish a soft cap on our max supply, giving the accelerator an EOL that will mature in a little over a year. So very, very cool. So an end of life there that will mature in a little over a year. So they're capping that inflation there. So very cool on the max supply. That has been well received. So not only have we got the first 3 initiatives focused around easy swapping and, of course, liquidity, but also we've got this max supply going through the accelerator and limiting the amount of total supply, which is super, super good. All right, so massive burn in there too, massive burn. All right, so number 5, let's get into it. And, of course, number 5 here is Axion restored BTC rewards through the accelerator. And obviously this has been a particular nice driver inside the Axion price that's been going up as well at the moment. Axion restored the BTC rewards through the accelerator, and, of course, that's been well received. Now, it's at 10% of whatever goes through the accelerator, but I think people appreciate getting that back as that used to originally be around at the beginning when people were staking. So pretty cool. Number 6, Axion pushed the final update and distribution ratio in the accelerator. And, of course, I've broken those down in my last couple of videos if you want to check that out. And, of course, check the Axion official YouTube as well. They cover that in detail. But Axion pushed the final update and distribution ratio in the accelerator, which include, of course, the Axion BTC rewards, included money going to the treasury, money going to the foundation for further development in the Axion ecosystem, and much, much more. So it's been pretty cool. And, of course, buy and burn, stuff like that. So pretty neat. Over the counter as well. All that sort of stuff is in the allocations. Axion set the Axion token contract immutable. This was very, very popular, especially amongst a certain class of the OGs in Axion. Nice to see that there's no changes going to be made now and that the contract is fixed. So that's kind of been very well received there. Number 8 has been Axion has so much more coming. Obviously, Axion is a long life project and it has had to take a lot of inflation and a few unfortunate issues at the beginning, last couple of years, but is really starting to move from strength to strength at the moment. And of course, has a bigger roadmap in place with a very solid team and a growing and a more engaged community as well. So this one has powered through the bear market and is continuing to look at the long game. Now, it has a big 5-year roadmap, of course. That's going to be updated, I think, in the new year. So look forward to that as well. But leading into Christmas, they will have some new initiatives. I'm going to be talking about that in my next video. So stay tuned for that. Actually, there's so much more to come. And as they like to say, we're just getting started indeed. And if you've heard the team lately, you can see they are pretty excited and hardworking. And of course, go give them a pat on the back for all their hard work because they're doing great. But also importantly, they also call the community to go into Discord and Telegram and get engaged in the initiatives, particularly the one coming up before Christmas. And I'll talk about that in my next video. So I hope you enjoyed that. Those are 8 of the top ones there. I'm sure there's plenty of others. Let me know in the comment section what other things that you think are going really well in the Axion ecosystem. But this is another, a brick in the wall, laying the foundation for strong growth as the Axion price has been reflecting that and getting a lot more confidence, which is great. All right, hope you enjoyed that. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. I'll catch you next one. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.